the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network, as tonight we're here for the final race of the Aces Up Fall Frenzy Series right here at Knoxville Raceway. I'm your host. My name is KR Stolfus, and we are just a touch behind, so we're going to get out of here and do our national anthem, and we'll be right back for tonight's first heat race.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Green flag is out for heat race number 1. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one is underway. Ryan Paget, Connor Dudek out in front. Aiden Forster, our point leader, coming into our final race of the season, trying to give chase. Top 5 drivers will advance. Early exit for Bryce as he is pulled in behind the wall after doing 2 laps. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead, Ryan Paget, Connor Dudek sitting 1 and 2, and Forster sitting in 3rd. Top 4 all in your shot right there. Forster and Pettit sitting 3rd and 4th. Gonna have 3 laps to go here in the final race of the Fall Frenzy Series, presented by Aces Up. Contact at the front. They keep it straight, and that does allow the 20 to close in. Now Forster looking down on the bottom. Slides up into second spot, goes to the high side, bounces that right rear off that fresh dirt and looks to get some more down the back stretch, but the white flag is going to come out. Paget not giving up just yet, but Forster into second. Connor Dudek, your race leader. John Helms in the final transfer spot. Helms going to try and hold on to it as the checkered flag is going to come out. Heat race number 1 goes to Connor Dudek. Forster, Pettit, Paget, and Helms, your transfer drivers. Whiteman, Gaines, and Waite all find themselves in an LCQ. Now we move on to heat race number 2. Top 5 are going to transfer out of each heat race. Go ahead and take a look at tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 2. Larry Moody and Dylan Berg on the front row. Row 2, T. Milley in the 9 and Kenny Hoffman to the outside. Row number 3, Jesse Bandy and Jack Burke. Scott Thomason and Matt Graham make up row number 4. And Ted York at the tail end of this field. Pace truck going to dip in right away. Here we go, green flag is out and we are underway for heat race number 2. Oh, the 6. Scott Thomason, trouble. Contact, gathers it back in. We stay green, but Thomason going to lose some spots there. He is on the outside looking in. Top 5 will advance. And right now, Larry Moody, Dylan Berg, Jesse Bandy, Kenny Hoffman, and Jack Burke, your top 5. Moody in the 73. Looking very good in this 360 heat race number 2. So Larry Moody out in front. Dylan Berg trying to track him down. Moody with the fastest lap of this heat race at 15.72. Berg right in his tire tracks, but so far not been able to do anything except for follow the 73. Three laps to go in heat race number 2. 3 heat races on the night as Kenny Hoffman finds himself in trouble. Jack Burke, Matt Grimm, 4th and 5th place. Grimm, your final transfer, 2 laps to go. Hoffman and T. Milley sitting on pit road. They will have to rejoin our racing action in tonight's B main. One more time around, final lap in this heat race for Larry Moody. Moody has been out in front. He has been calm, cool, collected. And Larry Moody off of turn number 4 picks up heat race number 2 victory for the 73. Berg, Bandy, Burke, and Grimm all transfer in to tonight's A main. Heat race number 3 starting to form up. Let's go ahead and look at our starting lineup for this one. Michael Cooper on the inside of row number 1 with Bruce Jones to his outside. Row number 2, Ryan Avila and Noah Bowman. Row 3, going to be Wyatt Schuart and Ross Carenta. Row number 4, Brandon Garman and Taylor Wineland, and Bowen Smith in the final starting spot for heat race number 3. Field gets formed up very quickly down the back stretch. That pace truck going to peel off right away. Sink or swim. Here in this league, you get like 3/4 of a lap to get formed up. Here we go. Green flag is out. Cooper on the throttle, gets a good jump, dives down to the inside. Is he going to let it slide up? No, he holds down that inside line. Bruce Jones with a big run down the back stretch. Can't quite make it work in the straightaway, but going to get another run on the outside of 3 and 4. Bruce Jones to the race lead. Cooper falling back big time as here comes Noah Bowman. Bowman looks like he was shot out of a cannon. That 24 looking very fast. Jones battling right back. Jones down to the inside, gonna slide up to the top. And the 24 bouncing it off the wall. Here comes Ryan Avila as well. Oh, and Bowman makes contact with Bruce Jones, and Jones falls all the way to the back. 2 cars in trouble. Jones going to get by them, but that is not going to be enough as Bowen Smith and Ross Carenta found themselves in trouble, and all that, Ryan Avila shakes out to the race lead. Cooper second, third, Schuart 4, 3.5 laps to go now. Wineland in fourth, your final transfer spot, Brandon Garman. As Avila bounces his right rear off the wall pretty hard. Two laps to go here in heat race number 3. 15 drivers will make it into the A main as Noah Bowman lays down the fastest lap of this heat race at a 15.79. One more time around for Ryan Avila. Cooper, Garman finding themselves in a heck of a battle for the final transfer spot. Ryan Avila picks up the checkered flag. Schuart second, Wineland third. Fourth goes to Cooper. Bowman in that 5th spot. Garman, Jones, Smith, Carenta into tonight's B main. 9 drivers going to transfer out of this one, as it is our first B main and only B main of the night. Go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup for this one. On the inside of row number 1, Josh Whiteman in the 24, Ted York to his outside. Row 2, Brandon Garman and Richie Gaines. Row number 3 going to be Scott Thomason and Bruce Jones. Row 4, Brad Waite and Tanner Miller. Row 5, Ross Carenta and Bryce Honstein. I have to think about it so much that I'm never going to get it right. I'm sorry, Bryce. Kenny Hoppin and Bowen Smith bring up row number 6. Here we go. Pace truck to the inside, and we are back underway for this B main. Josh Whiteman to the early lead. Big battle here. They are definitely wadded up right here. Thomason in the 6. Oh, out of shape. That looked to be Ted York in that black and gold car. Everyone's starting to get a little bit single file here. Top 9 going to transfer. Scott Thomason in trouble. Thomason going up and over. Lands back on all 4. And he is not going to be able to continue on. His night is done. He is the first one out of tonight's B main. No yellow flags for the B main or heat races. As Whiteman out in front and opening up a gap. Bryce in the final transfer spot in that number 5. Here comes Bowen Smith taking a peek to the inside. Smith can't quite make it work. And the big surprise is Kenny Hoffman finding himself not transferring in. Hoffman gonna have to dig deep here. 5 laps to go for that number 1, sitting in 11th spot. Ross Carrenta has the new fast lap of the race at a 16-second flat. Whiteman, your race leader. Whiteman going to have 2 to go. Miller, Garman, Carrenta, Jones, these guys are in the top 5. Then Gaines, Waite, and York with Bryce rounding out your transfer spots. Checkered flag in the air. Whiteman going to come away with the win. Miller, Garman, Carrenta, Jones, Waite, Gaines, York, and Bryce Hunstein making it into tonight's A main. All right, we're going to go into a 5-minute warm-up session. So with that being said, I am going to step away for a break, pay some bills. No one go anywhere. We'll be right back for tonight's A main.
You wanted the best, you got him for a breast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Final 25 seconds in the warm-up session. Noah Bowman, fastest driver in this warm-up session so far. White flag coming out, checkered flag, whatever you want to call it. This warm-up session is done and over with. Final event of this Aces Up Fall Frenzy Series. Let's go ahead and take a look at our point standings as they begin to roll out. Kenny Hoffman not making it into the A main. He is not going to have a shot at taking over that top spot from Aiden Forster. Ryan Avila, however, going to have to dig deep and hope for some luck, because Aiden Forster got quite a bit of a lead here. We're going to talk to our top 3 points finishers at the end of the night, so no one go anywhere. We're going to try and recap an entire 6-race series with our top 3 points finishers. And with that being said, let's get right into our starting lineup for tonight. And let's fire it off with the inside of row number 1. That is going to be the 7 of Connor Dudek and the 73 of Larry Moody to his outside. Row 2, Ryan Avila and Aiden Forster. Row 3, going to be Dylan Berg and Wyatt Schuhart. Row number 4, Tanner Pettit and Jesse Bandy. Row number 5, Taylor Wineland and Ryan Paget, as I really struggle to breathe. Sometimes the simple things is what's cost the most. Jack Burke and Michael Cooper for row number 6. Row 7 going to be John Helms and Matt Grimm. Noah Bowman and Josh Whiteman, row number 8. Row number 9, T. Milley and Brandon Garman. Row 10, Ross Carenta and Bruce Jones. Brad Waite and Richie Gaines make up row number 11. And our final starting spots here tonight, Ted York and Bryce Hunstein. Field gonna go around one more time as they make their way down the backstretch. We're gonna let them loose in 3 and 4. Pace truck in. Here we go. Tonight's A main is underway. Dudek gets out to the early race lead, clearing Larry Moody by a healthy margin. Larry Moody into second, but he is under heavy pressure by Aiden Forster and Ryan Avila. We go on board with Dylan Berg. Berg sitting in 8th. Just ahead of him, Tanner Pettit, Taylor Wineland, and Jesse Bandy. Everyone running very hard here in the opening laps. Three wide coming off of turn number 4. The 12, the 14. Oh my goodness, Bruce Jones in the 17 trying to mix it up as well. Oh, heavy contact on Ron goes Michael Cooper. And Michael Cooper in trouble, but we stayed green. And Connor Dudek is our race leader. John Helms did not make it out to the grid, has not made a lap yet. So Helms out of the race. Michael Cooper, early contact has put him behind. And Cooper gonna need help from a caution to get back into this as we have 25 laps to go. Avila trying to chase down Connor Dudek. Our point leader, Aiden Forster, ripping the lip up in 4th place. So Forster inside the top 5, doing what he needs to do to secure this points championship. Connor Dudek looking for his first win of this series. Can he hold off the 49 and the 24? Avila and Pettit right there along with Forster. Dudek, an A-class driver. Avila, Pettit, Forster got that black license. They are world class as Jack Burke finds some trouble here to bring out our first yellow flag of the night. Didn't quite see what happened there. 2 cars involved early. I believe that is Matt Grimm. Oh, and Burke just misses the cushion. Matt Grimm gets collected, and Grimm able to get rolling. Burke unable to, but heavy damage for both drivers. Take another look at this one. Burke just climbs the wall, collects Grimm. Oh, taking evasive action to get around them. That was the yellow that Michael Cooper needed to catch back up to this field. Connor Dudek on the inside, Ryan Avila to the outside. Row 2 for this restart. That is the 24 of Tanner Pettit, and to his outside, the 20 of Aiden Forster. Our pace truck pulls down to the inside. Here we go. We're going to fire him off once again. Ooh, a late grab to the throttle by the 7 of Dudek. He had them all mixed up. He's going to get away cleanly through 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Tanner Pettit sliding into 2nd spot. The 49 of Avila trying to claw back some lost ground there. And Dudek looking very strong here tonight at Knoxville. But to the inside, Tanner Pettit taking a look. Can Pettit make it stick? Not yet, but he might have the run up off the corner he needs, because Dudek now has to fend off 2 race cars, the 24 and the 49, and Tanner Pettit with a great run off of turn number 2, taking over the top spot. That bottom lane really starting to come in. Dudek right through the middle, digging hard, slides down to the inside as Pettit takes over the top spot off of turn number 2. Avila to the high side, following in the tire tracks of Dudek, but Pettit running that bottom lane and running the inside line. You have got to be picture perfect. There's about a car width of grip down on the inside, and you cannot miss it. Gonna check in on our 10th place driver. That is Ross Carenta, finding himself digging deep here, up 9 spots from where he started this race. As the yellow flag going to come out, and it looks like once again Matt Grimm is in trouble. Not sure what happened to Grimm. There we go. Grimm getting turned sideways. Yellow flag is out for the second time. About halfway through this race here tonight. Tanner Pettit, our race leader, after taking the spot away from Connor Dudek. Our biggest mover so far of the race. That is the driver of the 9, Tanner Miller. He is up 12 positions to be inside the top 5. On board for this restart with the T. Millie Racing number 9. Here we go. Pace truck going to get out of the way. Green flag is out and we are back underway. 2 yellow flags have slowed us down here at Knoxville for our final race. Aiden Forster, our point leader coming into this one, just needs a solid run here tonight to lock up that point championship. Dudek down to the inside as Tanner Pettit opening up a big gap, or I should say the biggest gap we've seen on this field here tonight. Ryan Avila into second, Forster third, Dudek falling back to fourth here as he's going to slide in. As our lines are all over the racetrack here at Knoxville. We got cars high, we got them low, and no definitive quick line. Really is all coming down to who can get the power down to the ground the best. Gonna have 11 laps to go. This time the 24 Tanner Pettit down the front stretch here at Knoxville. They are flat out flying this track. Slicked off just a little bit, so you know they're having to work that throttle, having to lift, having to do whatever it takes to try and keep those rear tires spinning at the right speed to maximize grip, traction, any other buzzwords that you want to add. But these guys got to do it all correctly, and right now Pettit has it nailed down. Avila in second, Forster third, Tanner Miller in fourth, up 13 spots as Connor Dudek rounds out your top 5. Michael Cooper, who was involved in our first caution of the night, finding himself up into 16th spot. He is clawing back some lost ground. Cooper doing all he can to try and get back into this race. I mean, he's in the race, don't get me wrong, but he's trying to work his way back to the front. Larry Moody in the 73. We talked about our biggest mover being Tanner Miller. Larry Moody is our biggest mover in the wrong direction. That 73 losing 10 spots. He is sitting in 12th place right now. So Larry Moody is falling backwards. Still having a good race though. Larry Moody, each and every time that guy shows up, you know he's going to put in his best effort. And that 73 sitting in 12th, looking very good in that 12th position. Pettit, however, has checked out on the field. He has a 2.3 second lead over Aiden Forster. And Pettit shows no signs of slowing down. 4 laps to go. And this guy is flat out flying on a blown out, slick Knoxville Raceway. Making it look easy. All you gotta do, guys, is just keep that car straight. Let's go on board with the Tanner Pettit racing machine. Two laps to go. Next time around, we'll get the white flag as he is closing in on lap traffic. The 24 gonna get the white flag. Final lap in the Fall Frenzy Series, and Tanner Pettit gonna just try and bring it on home. Pettit to the high side through 3 and 4. Navigates the motos, and the 24, I should say the moguls, and the 24 picks up the race win. Aiden Forster brings it home in second. Ryan Avila third. Tanner Miller fourth, and fifth goes to Connor Dudek. Let's take a look at the rest of our results as the drivers pull onto the front stretch. Wyatt Schuart ended up in 6th. 7th goes to Taylor Wineland. Ross Carenta 8th. 9th is Dylan Berg. Jesse Bandy rounding out your top 10. Bryce Honstein in 11th. 12th goes to Larry Moody. Michael Cooper 13th. 14th Richie Gaines. Brandon Garman in 15th. 16th spot. Well, I'll tell you what, that 16th spot going to Ted York. Good to see you, Ted. Ryan Paget, 17th. 18th is Brad Waite. 19th spot, Matt Grimm, who has had an eventful race, but good to see he never gave up. Jack Burke, Josh Whiteman, Noah Bowman, Bruce Jones, rounding out the top 23. And John Helms never made it out to the racetrack for this event here tonight, but still scored in 24th. And with that being said, let's get right into it and talk to, let's see. Let's talk to our race winner. There he is. None other than Tanner Pettit. Tanner, congratulations on the race win.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nice job, man. I'll tell you what, it almost looked like a tale of two races. Everyone was bunched up for the first half of the race, and then all of a sudden, this 24 was just shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, I was being real patient down there on the bottom, and it was really working there for the first half, especially in 1 and 2. Eventually, about halfway through the race, I kind of felt in 3 and 4 I had to move up. So once I got into first or second there, I kind of decided to move up in 3 and 4, and looks like it worked out.
Well, man, nice job picking up the race win here at Knoxville. Congratulations on that. Shout outs, thank yous, anything you need to add for the final time here in the Fall Frenzy Series?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Aiden and Ryan for sticking with me there. We got a pretty cool 1-2-3 finish there for the team, which was pretty awesome. I'd like to thank Jimmy P, Mac Tools, Aces Up Simsport, Blake Herrick Racing, Dalton Strum Photography, Trackside Collective, Free Speed, 1425 Photography, and 80 Transport Express. And of course, Chad for putting this on for us. This is always a blast.
All right, man. Well, nice job, and I look forward to seeing you in the next series that we have here with the Aces Up.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. It's always good talking to you.
Absolutely. That is Tanner Pettit doing an outstanding job here at a very slick racetrack at Knoxville. All right, so now that was our race winner. Let's go ahead and let's talk to not only our second place finisher, but this guy is our points champion, and that is none other than Mr. Aiden Forster in the 28. Congratulations on not only a solid second place finish here at Knoxville, but wrapping up the points championship.
Yeah, we had an up and down season, but I think we're pretty consistent and we're able to get a few wins. Can't really ask for much more, and hopefully this next series that Chad decides to put on, we can have a similar showing and get another one.
Well, great second place finish in this one. Coming into tonight, it looked like, there was a little bit of closeness with some of the other drivers, but, if you stayed in the top 5, you'd be good. And you never stepped foot outside that top 5 here in the A main.
Yeah, we had a really good car. Tanner built us once again another great setup, and that just shows how good of a setup builder he is. We're good at the short tracks, the big tracks, and everything in between. So, yeah, we're gonna try and keep the momentum going, and hopefully we can keep the speed.
All right, man. Well, nice job, not only on second place, but that points championship. So, anything you need to say, shout out, whatever it is for this 6-race series as you take the crown for it.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Tanner Pettit at TPR. He puts in a lot of time, and he's the best in the sim, in my opinion, at building setups. So can't thank him enough. Jimmy P, Mac Tools, 80 Transport Express, 1425 Photography, and just everybody that supports us. We're a really small team, but we're making it work.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations on the points championship. Make sure you tell Chad I said throw in an extra, couple $1 million just for this one.
Right. Thank you, man.
All right, and once again, congratulations, man. Outstanding season for you, and nice job here tonight.
Thank you.
That is Aiden Forster, not only our second place finisher, but our points champion. Nice job, Aiden. Congratulations on that. Now let's move on to our third place finisher of the night, but second place in the championship, and that goes to Ryan Avila. Ryan, congratulations on your third place finish here tonight, but second in the points championship.
Yeah, pretty good to even run this race. I wasn't planning on it at all, so kind of overcame that, and then ran pretty good tonight. So,
well, nice job. Tell me about this 6-race series that we had and what it took to finish in second place.
It's pretty tough, actually. I mean, all different types of tracks. I think Chad played that out perfect. Tonight, he let us run the track in ourselves, so not really kind of organized, you could say. So it came out pretty good. It's pretty fun. I mean, I'm glad we have a series we can run now. It seems like the sprint car side of iRacing is falling off. So, and I'm not willing to run a late model, so I'm glad we still have a league to run. And I'm pretty sure he wants to do something else with the 410s to follow the Pro Series. So that should be pretty fun upcoming.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He is looking to do something for the 410s, and I have a feeling that Ryan, you're gonna do just fine in that series as well.
Yeah, I'll try in that one for sure.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations. Third place here tonight at Knoxville. Second place in the championship. Final time in this Fall Frenzy series. Who do you have to thank? Who do you give love to? And anything else you need to say?
I got to thank you for broadcasting. It's been pretty good to, go back and watch the replay or whatever. Got to thank Chad for putting the series on, whoever helps with that. So, like I said, pretty good to have something to run, just on the weekdays and something to look forward to. Tanner Pettit for everything. Had us rolling every single race this season. Jimmy P, Mac Tools, Aces Up, Blake Carrick Racing, Dalton Strum Photography, Trackside Collective, Free Speed, 1425 Photography, 80 Transport Express, and everything else, or everyone else that helps. It's pretty fun. I got to thank Mom and Dad for just kind of supporting me so I could do this every night. So,
all right, man. I'll tell you what, I could do this every night too.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right, Ryan. Well, man, once again, congratulations. Nice job here tonight and throughout this 6-race series.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, our second place finisher in the championship. Now let's talk to our third place finisher in this championship. However, he did start on the front row, falls to 4th place, but brought it home for 3rd in the championship, and that is none other than Connor Dudek. Connor, congratulations on 3rd place. Nice job.
Thank you. It was a really fun season. May have been short, but it was still very fun.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, that it was a short one, but my goodness, did we have a lot happen in this 6-race series?
Oh yeah, 6 races. We visited some really good tracks too, so there's a lot of good racing throughout these couple weeks, and thankfully I've been able to string together a couple good finishes to get me up here in P3.
Well, Connor, tell me a little bit about what it took to get into 3rd place throughout this season. Any highlights that you had?
Probably just consistency and a little bit of luck. I know a couple guys got into some incidents there that were up in the points. Unfortunate, Kenny, one of them. Unfortunate for him that he had a lot of problems this race. But consistency is a big one for these championships. Just trying to keep your nose clean. We get a drop week this season. I had to miss Grove, which is probably one of my favorite tracks to run on here. I was a little upset about that, but thankfully for that drop week, I was able to keep me right in the hunt.
Oh man, nice job bringing it home. 3rd place in the championship, 5th place here at Knoxville. Final time for the Aces Up Sim Sports Fall Frenzy Series. Shout outs, thank yous, anything you need to add?
Yeah, first of all, just huge thanks to Kenny Hoffman Racing, all the KHR boys. We've been putting in a lot of work lately, and it's been showing, especially for runs like this. Me and Kenny were up in points. Bryce, he's been having bad luck, but he's been having some really good runs coming from deep. Croaky, Casey, everybody's just been doing such a good job over there. So thanks to everyone for all the work they've been putting in. A huge thanks to Chad and everyone at Aces Up Simsports. Another fun season. Always a good time running with him. He really puts on a good show. So thanks for him for putting another league on for us. Dudek Sim Designs, KSMS Racing Media, Jonathan Piquette Racing, Casey Simon Cinematography, Victory Fuel, Focus Built Sprints. Thank you for your broadcast all season. Always fun to go back and watch.
All right, man. Well, nice job. Once again, congratulations on a 3rd place in the championship.
Thank you.
As Connor Dudek, our 3rd place finisher in the championship. Now it's time to move to our final interview of the night. Tonight's hard charger here at Knoxville, and that is none other than the 9 of Tanner Miller, who clawed his way up 13 spots. Team Millie, tell me how you did it here at this blown out, nasty, slick Knoxville track.
Well, that's a great question. It's kind of funny. I had a setup ready to go before the race, and I had Sean English come in. He built a set for himself and gave it to me right before the race. First time trying it was tonight in this race, and it came out right. It seems like 17th to 4th. I think we were up to the top 10 within 4 laps, something like that. So that's a pretty big deal. Just kind of riding around the top for a while, and had to cut low. You kind of had to figure out where the lanes were in the track, but that's really the only way I can describe it. Sean just put me in a good car, and I was able to drive it. It seems to be the 1-2 duo right now.
Well, man, that hard charger award, no one necessarily wants to have it, but if you can't win the race, that still feels pretty good to be credited with being the one who got through the field the most. So, Team Hilly, who do you have to thank for this hard charger award here tonight?
I got to thank Sean, obviously. Shout out to him. I got to thank the Buck Stops here, Process of Illumination, Aces Up, SimSport. Some of the guys at STR that come out and practice with me. Anybody from Sean English Racing, that comes and practice with me. Wyatt, he was kind of in my ear the whole time. He was behind me, kind of telling me where things were at. And yeah, I just got to thank all those guys.
All right, man. Well, nice job. Once again, congratulations on that hard charger award here tonight.
Yep. Hopefully I'll be talking to you soon.
Absolutely. That is Tanner Miller, our hard charger tonight. Congratulations, man. Nice job. Made it all the way inside the top 5 after starting deep in the field. So with that being said, guys, that is it for this Fall Frenzy series. I want to thank you all for joining me throughout this 6-race series. That is going to be a wrap. And until next time that I get to work with Chad again, hope to see you all when that happens. And so for Turn 3 Racing Network and for myself, y'all, thank you very much. Have a good night, and we'll see you, I guess, when I see you. Till then, later.